All right, so it is day number 85 today, and as you can see here, guys, I did do a withdrawal, so we'll figure this out now. I am just going to use this number for the video because the withdrawal I did was like, I think it was like 11 o'clock or something like that at night, so there's the withdrawal right there. This would be 3 p.m., so it'd be, so it was 12. It was 12 o'clock when I did that withdrawal, 12 at night, which right now it's 11:22, so it's not a full 24 hours, so we'll just leave it out there. The difference would be it's trading on 30% of this. Like that would be the difference of it, which is like nothing. Really, it's not going to really make a difference to my account, but I like to show everything here, okay? Also, I added this 1050 to my account, which was my commissions from the bots trading that I've sold yesterday. Like all this stuff is commissions from the bots that's trading there, right? And I did add my withdrawal from yesterday, which there's some more profits from the bots trading right here. So that's the withdrawal. I added it to the balance, and I did that like shortly after I did my video. Okay, so let's shoot on over here. I'm pretty sure the server time's 3 hours or 4 hours ahead of me. So yeah, anyways, I like to point those things out to you guys. So we're just going to take this number here, and then we're going to go over here. We're going to grab this guy. We're going to pop that number in there. And the reason why I did a withdrawal yesterday, guys, is because I need to pay some of my wife's visa off. And we bought my son a electric scooter, but it was like one of those really big, expensive ones. It was like $4,000 because that's like, he was like, oh my God, Dad, I want it so bad type thing. And, so I told him, okay, this is for your birthday and Christmas because it's really expensive. So yeah, I've got a nasty visa bill now that I've chunked away. Half of it's paid off so far, so that's good. So yeah, you'll be seeing me do some withdrawals here. So the 364 that I withdrew, that was you could just watch this video here. That one there. I bought 616 tokens, and then I sent those tokens to a member, and then he gave me CAD for it, like an e-transfer, and then, that's why I'm saying this stuff, right? Okay, so that's where that withdrawal went. So let's go, and we're going to go back here. We've got that. We got to figure out what's this number here, so we're going to go to here. We're going to grab this number here, so 591709, 5917.09, and this is going to be, I think, a pretty good day. 0.51%, so that seems about right. And we're going to go over, we're going to talk about the token here, okay? So, guys, what I've been kind of saying in these videos is kind of anything, like this is our buy zone, is if you can buy within this green box here, I feel like that's pretty good. Once again, when I do these predictions on the token and stuff, it's not financial advice. It's just like if I was buying it, this is where I would buy. We buy the tokens to get more earnings in here, okay? So if you don't buy the tokens, as of right now, you're earning 60% of the profits, right? If you start to buy the tokens, you get 1,000 of them, you're earning 65%, 2,000, 70%, 3,000 tokens, 75%, and then the 4,000 tokens, which that's kind of the goal to get to, you're earning 80%. And here's the thing, guys, is this 20% difference, it adds up to be a lot once your balance here gets big. So meaning that if the token was really expensive, like if the token was like $1 or $2, or I'd say like over 80 cents or something, then I would not be showing this in the video of like, go buy the token, let's get the token, now's the time to get the token, hey, look, I bought tokens. I wouldn't be saying stuff like that. I'd be focused on this balance here because it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to go out there and pay like $1 or $2 to buy these tokens if I only have like $5,000-$6,000 in my balance here, right? I would want like 15,000 or more in my balance here for it to actually make sense for me to go out and buy those 4,000 tokens if it's going to cost me say $6,000 or more type thing, right? For the 4,000 tokens. But I went out and I bought the tokens. I think I ended up paying like $1,400 or something for the tokens, which totally makes sense because the token value right now is like, it's a good buy. Let's move on here. Enough of my blah, blah, blah. I say the same damn things every video, it seems. Okay. And yeah, we're going to move over here. We're going to look for it's June 1st today. My wife's birthday's in 5 days. We're going to look for the 31st. So there it is there. So we've got 4 on page 4. We have 4 trades. And now we're looking for the losing trades. So what is a losing trade? A losing trade, I'll talk about it when I actually find one. Okay. So this is a winning trade, winning trade, winning trade, winning trade. Go to the next page. And then we've got a winner. We've got a winner. There's a losing trade right there. So you can see here that the buy is a greater number than the sell, which would make it a losing trade. So a winning trade would be the sell's a greater number than the buy. Okay. So we've got one losing trade, and then that's a winner, and this is a winner here. So we go to the next page, and that's a winner, winner, winner. There's another losing trade. So we've got 2 of them there, and then there's another losing trade there. So something else that I always like to say in the video is you can see here the losing trade is actually a break-even trade because my account is trading on $1,900 here, meaning that the trade here, what we're looking at is $104,000 coin, right? And if it's only lost, like the difference between this and this is like what, 13 cents or something like that, right? So the loss on a coin that's $104,000 is 13 cents. Then the loss in my actual trade would be like a fraction of a cent, meaning that the actual loss is coming from the trading fee. Okay. So also yesterday, guys, I did a video. Did I put it on my YouTube channel? Yeah, right here, this one, how to calculate your loss in a trade. So you can watch that if this confuses you about like how I'm calculating this. But just remember, like, you know, if you have a loss here, the bot, it's AI, so it gets out of the trade at basically break even. If it feels it's going in the wrong direction, it just gets out. So it can go into the next trade there, and it doesn't create like a day where you're not creating a profit basically. Or you're going to create a loss type thing, right? And then that trading fee that's where the loss is actually coming from, right? Which makes it like $1.50 normally, or $1 in my account, the actual loss, okay? With the volume that I'm trading on. So next one here, that's profit, 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 and another profit. Then we're going to the next page. That's a profit, 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 profit. And then the next page is a profit, 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 profit. And then the next page here is there's another loss there. So we've got 4 losses. And I think the next page, this is the last page for that day. So there's 5 losses because there's another one after that. And you'll normally find that is you'll find 2 losses like back to back type thing. Because it means that the market's dropping, and it's like, you know, and then it won't trade for a while once it drops. So there's a profit, profit, and there's another loss right there. So it's 6 losses, but it did a lot of trades. And here we are. So this is now on the 30th. So we've got 2 trades on this page here. So this is a profit, and then that guy's a profit there. So we ended on page 11, and we've got 2 trades. So now we can do the calculation of the win rate. So we'll go back to our good old Mr. Grok here. We'll go and we'll grab, actually, we just have to do the math on this, okay? So, sorry, we got to go back here. We are counting back. So there's 5 trades on each page here in real life. There's 10 trades on each page because a trade is an action, right? The first trade would be a buy, and then the second trade would be a sell. How I calculate the loss is I calculate the buy and the sell to calculate the loss, right? Okay, as you can see in the video, which I've been doing here. So it's 5 trades on each page is how I have to calculate it, okay? Yes, I say the same thing in every single video, guys, but it just, I have to, because what if someone is, you know, watching this and this is their first video and they're like, what the heck? Nothing makes sense here. So I have to explain everything in every video that I do. So this is the next page here. So this is, we count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that's page 4 there. So we got 6 times 5 plus 4 plus 2. 6 times 5. 6 times 5 plus 4 plus 2. And then this is our answer here. And then if we were to figure out how many trades it did, we would just take this number and then we'd times it by 2 times 2 equals 72. So it did 72 trades in yesterday's, if we were to look at this video here, this result of 0.55, it did 72 trades and 6 of those were losses, okay? So then what we're going to do here, well, I guess you could say it did 60 or 36 trades and 6 were losses, right? Because that's how we're calculating the win rate. So then we take this down here and we pop that in there, and then we go 36 is this number here, and then this number here is 6. It's raining outside. I love it when it rains because it means I don't have to water the grass. Okay, and we've got an 83.33% win rate for yesterday, and the profitability for yesterday was 0.55. So there you go, guys. That's pretty awesome, right? So that's it for today's video. No, it's not. I have to do a withdrawal of this 2619. So we'll just withdraw that balance there. And then what I do is I just compound my balance every day. So I just withdraw it, and then in an hour or two, it'll show up here, like because they manually process all the withdrawals, right? So that's it for me for this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. If you want to join my team in Traiex, you can, as the banner says, as you're watching the video, you can click the first link in the video description. It'll take you to my sales page. Having a hard time talking because I only slept for 2 to 3 hours. But anyways, that's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in probably, if you're watching the next video that I put out, it's going to be on the Power Start bonus. It's going to be a long video because it's like a lot of information. It took me, the company started talking about it with its leaders, and they're like, you guys are going to love this. This is going to be the best thing ever. All this kind of stuff. And we're like, oh, okay. And they talked about it for probably a month and a half without telling us even what it is, right? Just like hyping us up and getting us excited. And then over this past week, we actually figured out, like they gave us the information what it is. So I'm going to put together a video so that the people out there that are promoting, you're going to know what it is. And then you'll be like, holy shit, like that's crazy. Like for instance, the people that are on my team, you guys already know what it is, right? You can see people are excited about it there. It's going to be a game changer, guys. I'm trying my best here, guys, to build things up here. I think I have about 55 to 60 signups in here so far, and 27 are active. So that's about normal for internet marketing. It's about a 50% conversion rate, which is kind of normal. Like amazing would be 60%. Like someone like Vic Stryzus or something like that, he'd probably have like 60%. So I'm happy with like 35 to 50%. I'm like, oh, that's good, right? Because it's not like, like I'm going and I'm saying to my friend at work, like, oh, come join me in this, type thing like that. It's like, people are finding my content and then they're reaching out to me pretty much. And then they're asking questions, and then they make the decision to create their account. And then some of those people become active, right? So anyways, enough of my blah, 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 blah. Let's end the video here, and I'll see you guys later in the next video.